queued up if you want to check it out.
All right, let's do it.
So basically what I'm hearing right now is that Othello Akpin is considering offering MP in 3 first-round picks in exchange for Shep Owens. But, I mean, the organization is obviously, this like internal debate about whether the price is actually too high, but this is what it's looking like to actually get the deal done.
Thank you. It's about time. Bring Shep home.
You're wrong, Perk. They'd be giving up a huge haul for a player they could have drafted just a few months ago. If I'm team president, Phil Boyer, I don't see how I can sign off on this. Are those picks all unprotected?
Well, obviously it sounds a little ridiculous, right? But, I mean, from what I'm hearing, yes, you're correct. But Othello Akpin was told to quote, blow them away in order to make this happen.
He did.
I'm sorry, but that's way too much. Am I the only one who thinks this is ridiculous?
Unfortunately, yes. And I'll tell you another thing. If Phil Boyer had let his GM do his job and draft the guy that he wanted in the draft in the first place, he wouldn't even be in this mess. Mistakes were made. Now clean them up.
How did they make a mistake? MP looks every bit the prospect Shep does right now. I don't see how you can justify this deal without admitting that your organization is actually just in complete disarray. This is a mess, all right, but it has nothing to do with MP.
Okay, I'm confused. Because what is this part about Phil overruling Othello?
Well, apparently Shep was Othello's guy before.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Because it always seems so personal to him. Like well beyond some sort of clash with Freddie.
Well, it's both. Look, I did some digging, and Phil hiring Freddie just kind of pushed him over the edge. Like, he wasn't your biggest fan, but once Freddie was hired, he was convinced that you were part of some plot to overthrow him.
Bro, this is insane, man.
Nah, it's kind of just Othello.
So what do we do now?
Do we have to do anything? I mean, that trade is literally crazy. Phil would never sign off on that. I mean, would he?
I don't know.
Seriously?
Look, it's hard to get a read, man. I mean, Boyer keeps his cards close to the vest.
So now it's hard for you to get a read.
Look, I know that this is stressful, MP, but we've got a plan. All right, this isn't unexpected.
All right, then what is it?
Othello has been using Nate to leak his agenda to the press.
Right.
So it's time we do the same thing.
And you've already done all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I mean, all the fans are on your side. The narrative of Othello having outdated methods has already been established. I mean,
right.
All we really have to do is tell your side of the story. In full. It's time to chop his head off.
Wow, you just can't help yourself with
Well,
that.
how am I the only one that's excited? Our plan is working beautifully. I mean, we have Othello right where we want him.
Okay, I will set up a conference call with Nate. This is our ace in the hole. We'll tell him everything that's been going on behind the scenes. Nate will publish those facts, National will pick up on that story, and we'll be golden.
And we use Nate because he's been the most critical of me up until this point.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're at Tribal Council, and Othello is about to be voted off
no.
the island.
No. I'll let you know when the conference call is set up. Can you pay attention to your phone, please?
I'm looking forward to it.
College girls, in my ride. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh.
Look all game.
Yeah. I'm guarding a guard.
I'm guarding Uno, great. I stopped him.
Early miss. All right, Rodney, get ready for a rebound. Going up. Rodney, that's not how you rebound the ball.
Everything's going to be that in transition. So the best we can sprint back.
Yeah, I'm pretty slow.
Okay, I'm going in. Switch up. Oh, Rodney.
How are they snatching these boards?
They're just look.
Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, BA. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Ja Morant is out there with MP, and it's Bane in at the 3.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Now here's Barrett. Back to Brunson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Morant, no good. First quarter of play, a minute in.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
And it's quickly with a miss. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. 14 feet away, and Morant gets it to go.
So good at taking what the D gives him. Morant keeping the game simple.
Quickly outside. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Morant, the pass to Jones. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And it's all from three-point range. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Barrett against Bane. Outside Brunson. Quickly from outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Morant. Pass to Jones. Takes a 3. Good. And the setup by Morant.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Now Robinson. Outside Barrett. Now Brunson. Pounded by Morant. Shot from 12. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Jones against quickly. Jackson lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous. Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Now here's quickly. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Jones against quickly. Outside Jones. Three-pointer. Is rebounded by Barrett. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted...
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Steven Adams out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Desmond Bane. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Jones in at the 2. Barrett passes to Brunson. Top and right side. Bane against Barrett. And he makes it on the layup.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Bane, the pass to Jones. Lets the 3 fly, and again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Barrett. Quarter number 2, with just over a minute of play. Quickly against Jones. Left block shot on the way. Here's Toppin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Toppin's got his first basket of the night.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Bane finds Adams. Quickly against Jones. They get it again. Outside for Moran. Pass to Jones. The three. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Jones has got 12 points.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter. 4 already for the game.
Quickly against Jones. Robinson passes to Brunson. 6 to shoot. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Jones from outside. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Pass to Quickly. Over Adams. That one off the back iron and out.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Barrett against Moran.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Now a timeout called by New York. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. Brooks, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Pass to Jones. A minute 22 left in the first half. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
For New York, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Grimes. Hard up top. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Jones from outside. The shot no good. And New York the other way now. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was in Memphis.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Outside Jones, 5 to shoot from outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. Jones has got 18 points in the game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Rose right side. Pass to Randall. Over Jackson. Randall can't hit.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Your Knicks City Kid.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. New York trailing. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And it's Quickly with a miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the basket by Bane.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack the confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Quickly. The three, Barrett. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Quickly passes to Brunson. Back to Quickly. Now here's Barrett. Outside Robinson. Pass to Barrett. 4 on the clock. Over Bane. New York, no good that time either.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Jones from outside. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Brunson passes to Barrett. And it's Barrett again missing.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Oh, got that one up quick. Jones has got 6 here in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Now a timeout called by New York. Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action is a rare treat, but with virtual reality now, anyone can.
Listen, B.A., I'm all for technology, and I think that's cool. But let's be real. You give me a courtside seat where I can feel the action, where I can see all the minute details of everything that's transpiring in real time, I'll take that.
Toppin, he's checked in for Robinson. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Morant. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Clark is checked in for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Tyus Jones is out there with MP, and it's Bane in at the 3. Second chance effort, and it's laid in by Adams. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
Many players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the NBA. Boy, tough to corral when he's looking to score.
Here's Grimes, defended by Jones. Hart passes to Robinson. Back to Hart. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Randall, the pass to Hart. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Here's Grimes, defended by Jones. Quickly, passes to Randall. Misses the three.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Jackson against Randall. Jackson, pass to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Bane. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Jones has got 3 assists in the game for New York. They've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, Adams with the block.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Outside Jones. Pass to Jackson. Jones with the ball. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Jones has got 9 points now in the second half.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Grimes. Offensive rebound. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Julius Randall knows how to get to the offensive window and create shots.
72-47.
There's 1:40 left in the game. Pass to Jones. Fires for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Hart passes to Quickly. Over Jones. And it's Quickly with a miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside Jones. Jacks up a 3. No good. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Catholic school. Mom couldn't buy me the popular shoes. Now I can get her a proper masseuse. I'm on a whole nother league, money on level Vegeta. Super Saiyan, you and I would.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on offense, and you in particular couldn't miss. What was the key to your performance tonight?
Oh, man. I think you saw tonight what this team is capable of when we all play together. Man, when we look to take that extra pass, we're a hard team to defend.
Well, you were having a lot of success individually. Did you see something in their defense?
You know, man, I think it's just my teammates looking for me to get the ball in places where I can convert, you know? Nothing too crazy.
Right on. Thank you, man.
No doubt.
So, how you feeling, big guy? You nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, but you know, I don't do stuff like this normally, so I am kind of.
Okay, well, we're doing this on speakerphone, so if you need any help, we'll be jotting down some answers on our phones so we can show you.
More like suggestions. It's most important for you to handle this in a way that feels comfortable for you.
Mila, you know, I really appreciate your support, you know?
Yeah.
I know, you know, battling it out in the press isn't how you want to go about it.
As soon as you made a decision, I was on board. I trust you.
Hey, I really hate to
And
interrupt
I'm
this
here for you
tender, touching
always.
moment, but Nate is waiting on line 1 right now.
How long's he been on hold?
20 minutes? But I just wanted to make him squirm a little bit.
Look, we're giving him a huge scoop. He can wait all day long if he has
You guys are so devious, you know that?
It comes with the package. But look, focus up, man. You ready to do this?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Hey, Nate, I'm here with MP.
Great. For a minute, I thought you forgot about me, but, MP, how you doing, man?
I'm great, man. I'm looking forward to setting the record straight.
Anonymously.
Yes, of course. And as far as readers are concerned, this is coming from a source familiar with the organization's thinking. Is that what we're talking about?
Perfect.
Okay, good. Okay, let's see. MP, so why don't you start with telling me about Othello's relationship with Freddie Novak?
Okay, so I haven't really seen them interact with each other much, but from what I understand, Othello is convinced that Freddie is angling for his job.
Wait. So it's not just about the PR initiatives?
Nah, man, I'm told it goes way beyond that, you know? Again, you'd have to double check all this, but apparently Othello is paranoid about Freddie's relationship with Phil Boyer, and ever since Freddie was hired to help smooth things over between me and the fans, Othello has been telling people that he thinks he's on his way out.
This is good stuff. I mean, is there any truth to it, though?
Not as far as I know, but Freddie probably wouldn't mention it to me. But I don't get the sense that he's trying to do something like that. You know, he's a real down-to-earth guy. He knows where his strengths lie and tries to empower those around him. He's just not that kind of person that would try to get a GM fired, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. So has the paranoia showed up in other aspects of Othello's work that you're aware of?
I mean, the biggest example is the trade proposal. He thinks that if he trades me, that means that Freddie has failed, And if Freddie has failed, then Freddie gets fired. And if Freddie gets fired, then Athella's safe.
Whoa. So he's GMing now to save his job, not to help the team?
Exactly.
This is some pretty explosive stuff, man. But while we're at it, is there anything else I should know about?
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, Athella Akpim is a good man who just lost his way. You know, he's worried about his job security. That's why he's making decisions that will cripple the franchise for years to come. You know, he wants to give away 3 first-round picks in addition to me for Shep Owens. I mean, why would you do that when I'm at least the same level prospect as Shep? I'll tell you why, because he's paranoid and bitter. You know, and it all started when Phil Boyer overruled him on draft night.
So he was in favor of Shep all along?
Correct. Yep. But then I started finding success on the court. Freddie's plan started working off the court as well, and Athella just went off the deep end. And now we're here. You know, he's fighting for everything the organization is trying to do to improve because he feels threatened. You know, and when a guy like Athella feels like his back is against the wall, he lashes out, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. You know, it's unfortunate, but I got nothing against the guy personally. Let me just say that. But he's just not in his right mind at all. And he's got to go before he throws the next 10 years down the drain just to satisfy his own ego.
You know, I think that's gonna have to do it for today, Nate. You good?
I'm more than good. This is what us reporters live for. But I've got to verify all this, of course.
Of course.
And, I mean, this is a tremendous scoop. And if I have any questions, I'll reach out. But otherwise, you gentlemen have a great day.
Thank you, Nate. Pleasure working with you.
So how'd I do?
How'd you do?
Yeah.
You crushed that.
Don't lie to me, bro. I was so nervous, man.
That was great.
Mila, Ash, give me something.
Not bad at all.
I have no complaints.
See? Now, we wait. Now, I expect the report to be out in a few days, so until then, you just do what you do.
Ball out.
Ball out. That's right.
They believe, faking like you're a Medea. I'm just saying, I'm a couple of beans trying to make peace in Korea. Got me up just like a Lisi, freaky like, oh my God, Rocket Man, like it's Rotterdam. New whip, dashboard, hologram, overpriced, like it's big baller brain. Roll the dice, might get out of hand. Rocket Man drop on the grand. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man, another bag.